you let her know, like, yo, look, I like to be tied up. You let her know that shit up front, right?
If that's what I like.
Yeah, you like furry handcuffs up front. You like
He's spilling his
that
secrets.
nigga. You let her know that, right? I like fudge on my bald head up front. You let her know
He's
all
spilling
that,
his
right?
secrets.
What's good, champ?
I'm good. How you?
Chilling, man. How was your weekend?
Yo, you know what? Not this episode. I think the Coney introduction gotta go.
All right. So
What's up, kid? I'm good. How you, King? I'm good. How was your weekend? I think that gotta go. Let's just.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Bug. All things life was popping.
I'm Ducatti. This is All Things Life. This is that next shit. So let's just get right into it. Let's
Get right into this. No holes bars. What we talking about today?
This episode right here. You know what? Because I'm having conversations, right? About relationships, about, what men want, what women want.
Relationships.
So I think this episode right here, we're gonna go into a little bit about what women want, or what we as men think women want. Because I think at the end of the day, we don't really know.
Whether you got a scientist in this motherfucker, I don't know how you gonna figure that out. Women don't know what women want. You know what I'm saying?
And we ain't trying to be unfair to the ladies.
Yes, we are.
But I think as men, we're trying to figure out what you guys want, so we know what we're offering, right? We know what to do, what to give, what to offer. Like, because a lot of times we don't know.
I'll be honest with you. God didn't know what a woman wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in the Garden of Eden, right? And he tells you, yo, look, stay away from this tree. And what you do, you go to the tree. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's Adam's fault.
But Adam went to the tree, right?
No, Eve went to the tree. But I think it's Adam's fault. Let me tell you why I think it's Adam's fault. Because Adam was a sucker. You know what I'm saying?
Is this a bug fact?
This is a super bug fact. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a bug fact. It's a super bug fact. Adam was a sucker. That, happy wife, happy life. And look where it got us. Am I right or wrong? Look where it got us. In turmoil. I was in heaven walking around with my slung out. Just swinging.
What?
Anyway.
Hold on. So you was at a sausage party? Because
it was just me and my woman, because God made man, and from the man he made woman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Should sound good.
I think, and this is gonna come from two different perspectives as well.
Okay.
Because one, you're married, right? I'm not. I've never been. But I have been in serious long-term relationships. So I think it's gonna come from two different perspectives when we talk about this subject. So let's start with, let me see. Let's it's kind of hard to even start this conversation, right? Like,
because it's like we missing the element, right? Like,
we missing a woman.
We should have a woman here, right?
We should have a woman.
I think we had a woman here. She kind of like backed out on us, right? Well, we ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Sucker. But but I mean, she didn't want the heat, so I guess she didn't want to come in the kitchen, right?
I don't know. I guess she was supposed to be a guest on the show. Whatever happened between you guys, she didn't show up. If you want to come on next time, you know who you are. You're welcome. I reached out. You didn't reach back. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
What woman? What do you think a woman want?
I don't know.
Okay, over.
No, I think from what I get from women, that I have that are friends, family, like I have a lot of girl cousins and stuff like that, right? I get that they want a guy that's well put together. And what I mean by that is, somebody with a job, somebody with a good head on their shoulders, somebody with a good heart, somebody, a guy that's going to protect them, a guy that's going to, be there for them and lead the situation. But a lot of times they get that and they mess it up. They don't want it. It's like they don't really want that.
So you telling me, it's basically what I'm hearing you say is that a woman wants an alpha male, right? So it's time for them to be an alpha male.
That's what it seems like happens a lot of the times. It definitely seems like a woman will, in her mind, want these things, but once it's physically there, they, one, don't know how to deal with that, or two, they really didn't want it, and it was their idea of that.
I feel like, I feel like it's our fault. You know what I'm saying? As men, it's our fault. As men, it's our job to lead our woman. You understand what I'm saying? It's our job to lead her in the right direction or whatever, right? All this happy wife, happy life shit is bullshit. You got to tell your woman what she wants. Right? You got to tell your woman what you want. You got to be able to tell your woman, right? You got to be able to look. You remember how your mother looked at you, right? And you knew to go sit your ass down somewhere? That's how you got to have your woman. You got to look at her like this. And she got to know to go sit her ass down.
Is that your situation?
I'm not talking about my situation.
You can't give advice and put that out there if it's not true at home.
What is this guy? Malcolm X of relationships?
Listen, no, I'm not.
Fellas, look at me. Tell your wife to go sit her ass down.
I'm not, because if I was,
you never tell your woman to go sit her ass down
right
somewhere?
now, definitely.
But how did you say it? Let me see how you said it. Let me see how you said it, bro.
You making me laugh. So
let me see how you said it.
It depends on the situation.
Okay.
What was she doing to make me tell her to go sit her ass down? I don't know what she was doing, but just because it could be a
she was out of pocket.
It could be you better go sit your ass down.
You see? Or she didn't believe you.
Or it could be if you don't go sit your motherfucking ass down.
Like that?
Or
she didn't believe you. See, when I do it, it's believable, baby.
So how would you do it?
Fellas, take notes, right? First of all, you got to look away and come back to it. Sit your ass down. That's it. After that, it's a good day, baby.
That didn't seem threatening, though.
You better sit your ass down. You see
that? That seemed a little bit more threatening.
You better sit your ass down. I'm telling you, after that.
So you do that.
We're not talking about my situation.
I don't understand how you giving people advice and you don't even do that.
We're not talking about my situation. We're talking in general. This guy always want to make it about me. We're talking in general.
We're talking in general, but you giving out steps that you can't even do. Son,
I'm actually a relationship coach. I teach guys how to train a woman. You know what I'm saying?
So your woman's trained.
We're not talking about me.
He never wants to talk about him. Son, listen. Okay, so how long you been with your wife?
A long time. See, my wife knows when to sit down. If I tell her to jump, she said, ha ha. I said, watch your head because you're going to the moon, baby.
I don't know. Is it true?
Nah, but let's get back to being
But what I am going to do is I'm going to put it to the test to let y'all know if that's the truth or not.
This guy's a troublemaker. But let's really get serious about that. what do women want, right? I think a woman wants somebody that's successful, right?
Right.
Somebody that's honest, right?
Right.
Somebody that's going to take care of the family, a provider, a protector. You know, a lot of the things that you said.
A good guy.
Do they really want good guys, though?
I don't think so.
Because good guys always finish last.
I hate cliches, but yes, I think they want both. I think they want the good guy traits, but they want it in a thug street nigga.
So you're a thug?
Am I a thug? Yeah. Nah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not a thug. Some people would say that. Some people would look at me and say I'm a thug. I'm not. Okay, what's the definition of a thug?
I'm not a thug. I don't know. I don't know the definition.
What's the definition of a thug?
A hoodlum? A person that don't wear a belt?
I think a hoodlum and a thug is two different things.
It's two different things. So what's a thug? So what's your definition of a thug?
I think my definition of a thug is I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. What's the definition of a thug? A thug is somebody. It's street language, right? It's something that we would call a dude that dresses a certain way, has a certain persona, such as, tough, don't take shit from nobody. That's sort of the thug way, right? Gotcha. The thug thing.
I thought a thug was like a thief or a hoodlum or something like that.
Well, it could be looked at. Some people look at thugs as that way too, but I think we have respectable thugs, right? So we got dudes that call themselves thugs that just don't take shit from nobody, but they're respectable. You know what I'm saying? Like you may have thugs that got jobs. You know what I'm saying? A thug is not necessarily a street dude. A street dude is not necessarily a thug. You know what I'm saying? We got different kind of street dudes, thugs, hood dudes, gangsters. They're all kind of different. You know what I'm saying? But back to what women want. I think women want all those things wrapped up into one. Because sometimes they want to be told to go sit the hell down. Sometimes they want you to bring them a flower. Sometimes they want you to sit down and have an intellectual conversation with them. Sometimes they want guidance. Sometimes they just want to vent. I think as a guy, you have to be a good listener, because when you deal with a woman, you can tell after a while of dealing with her what she wants from you just by listening. I can tell when I'm in a relationship if she just wants to vent, or if she wants my opinion on it, my outlook on it, or if she wants me to lead and guide her. You know what I'm saying? And I think you have to take the time to really listen to get that. It just don't come overnight though. You know what I'm saying? And then I think a lot of times we force our will on women.
You believe that?
I believe a lot of dudes do. I believe a lot of times we force or we try to change them into what we want them to be. But they do the same to us.
But isn't that why you date? You date to get to know somebody, right? Before you spend all your time with that person, right?
Right.
So in the process of dating, that's when you learn all their habits, their bad habits, and good habits, right? But yo, fellas, if I feel before you marry a woman, anything like that, you should live with a woman.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
I've never been married. So
you know what I'm saying? Before you marry a woman, you should live with a woman. Before you get into a super long-term relationship, you should live with a woman. Because women have some.
Now tell them why they should live with a woman, because you have to find out who she is, and if you're willing to deal with her shortcomings.
Whether you're willing to deal with half of the annoying shit that she does. You know what I'm saying?
What's some of your pet peeves when it comes to women?
Stop moving my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I leave my deodorant somewhere, when I come back, I'm looking for my deodorant to be where I left it at.
Where do you leave your deodorant at?
It's not about me. Nah, I leave my deodorant like in the kitchen or some shit. Like I'm running out, whatever, want to hurry up, whatever. See, you're super like neat and shit like that. You got an issue with shit being out of place, so that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you got a medical problem.
I don't have a medical problem. I have a problem with people leaving shit all over the place. See, okay, so that's one of your pet peeves. People, your wife touching your stuff. Leave it where you put it.
Yeah, leave my shit where I put it.
But what if she's neat? What if she don't? It doesn't. First of all, it doesn't belong in the kitchen.
It does. Okay.
Why would you leave it there?
Because I'm running out. Boom, boom. I'm out of here. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on the move. You know what I'm saying? I got podcasts to do. I got, movie shoots to do, videos to shoot.
What's wrong with her putting it? What's wrong with her putting it back where it came from? What's
because
supposed to be?
I remembered it in the kitchen. So now when I need deodorant in again, I gotta go find out the proper place she put it.
So you're gonna leave the deodorant there. So you're gonna put it there, leave out, come back, walk past it, and leave it there for the next day.
You got it. I'm ready. Now the next day,
that's some bum shit.
No, get the fuck out of here. So now the next day, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm ready. Boom, boom.
Right back on the table.
I know where it's at.
All right. So what's another one of your pet peeves?
I got a lot, man. What's one of your pet peeves? Like how I deflect that or back?
I don't like sloppy women.
Okay, so
I don't like dirty women.
So do your women leave their drawers on the floor?
I don't like that.
So would you pick up her drawers?
Yes.
Would you tell her about it?
After a couple times of me doing it. Like, so I like to establish things in the beginning of a relationship. Here's me. I believe if you start establishing and talking about things in the beginning of a relationship, instead of just trying to be on your best behavior, relationships will go differently. Because I think what happens is when you meet somebody in the beginning, you send your representative, right? Because you don't send yourself. Because we got things that we don't want people to know up front, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I think what happens is because we try to be on our best behavior and try not to ruffle people's feathers, we don't get down into the things we need to talk about while starting a relationship. I think if you start to talk about things in the beginning, as you go along, you start to know this person more and they start to know you more. So nothing is really like, oh my God, I didn't even know that about you. That's crazy. Like whatever it is, like you leaving your deodorant there. I didn't know you did stuff like that. When in the beginning of the relationship, if you discussed certain things.
Hey baby, I leave my deodorant
you would
in the
know.
kitchen.
Like I'm not the most, you would say like, I'm not the most cleanest person. Or not, that's not even dirty, but I'm not the most organized person. So I may leave stuff around. Yeah. And then she may say, well, that's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like when people leave stuff around. Yeah, I can start to work against that stuff even before you move in with each other. You understand what I'm saying? But we don't do that a lot. A lot of the times we like, what you like? Oh, she don't like that. Okay, I'm not going to tell her that I do that. Or I'm not going to tell him that I do that. And I just think that's a recipe for destruction for any relationship. Because once you get into a relationship and y'all move in together or something, and y'all take that next step and you start to do some of those things that your representative didn't tell her that you did, it starts to go left and they don't know how to deal with it.
So how long in the relationship do you let her meet the real you?
Up front. I'm up front with that.
So you never let her meet your representative. I
don't have a representative. I let her know. Yo, I date other people. Like I'm the dude that'll tell you, listen,
but that's when you started dating her, right? So it wasn't serious. So of course you're gonna let her know that you date other people.
But how many people really do that? How many people really do that? How many people approach a person or see a person and start talking, be like, listen, I like you, I'm dating you, but I date other people and I'm not hiding it from you.
So you telling me a lot of guys don't go in and be like, yo, look, I'm not single.
Nah, a lot of dudes will go in and be like,
I'm 100% single.
I ain't messing with nobody. I'm 100% single. Yeah.
I ain't had sex in a year.
Yeah. And
fuck
be
fronting. You just beat off yesterday.
And but be fronting instead of being 100% honest and take it like for me, I don't like to take away people's decision. Like I don't like to take away your options. So I'm gonna tell you up front, listen, this is what I'm doing. Either you're with it or you're not. So that's up to you.
So up front, you let her know, like, yo, look, I like to be tied up. You let her know that shit up front, right?
If that's what I like.
Yeah, you like furry handcuffs up front. You like
he's spilling his secrets.
Nigga. You let her know that, right? I like fudge on my bald head up front. You let her know
he's
all
spilling
that,
his
right?
secrets. Yeah,
front.
but I like to be right, because up front, if you know, and I'm not saying you got to tell them everything up front. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, as you gradually go along in the relationship, you should tell and you should reveal certain things about yourself. Like, I was watching this show called Love is Blind on Netflix. Right? Make a long story short, it's about couples that get together. It's like a speed dating thing, but you don't see the person. You only see the person. You in a pod.
I think I seen that. Yeah.
They in a pod.
Yeah.
And you only.
Yeah. How do you fall in love with a person like that?
Right. So you seen it.
Yeah.
Right. So you talking to this person, so you get to know who they are without even seeing them.
Yeah, that's whack.
I forgot my train of thought. What was that?
Love is blind, whatever. I don't know how you fall in love with a woman like that because you can't see her body.
But
what happened?
But wait a minute. But you get to know a person for who they are without seeing them.
Okay, suppose you get to know a dud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Suppose you
you'll know she a dud. Well, I mean, by look, you mean looks?
Yeah,
dud and looks?
a dud, yeah.
You won't know.
Suppose she got a BMW when you get to know her. You know what I'm saying? A body made wrong. That's what BMW stand. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
What happened?
Half of these women in the street, you don't know if they are who they are when you meet them. Fake hair, fake nails, injection in their lips, body waist trainers, shapers.
So you telling me when they take that waist trainer off, they look like a glob?
It's very possible. It's very possible. But
I was on Instagram and one of them girls tried to sell me that tea. What's the name of that tea? That lasso tea, that yummy tuck tea or whatever like that. I said, really?
She tried to sell it to you?
Yeah, like
she seen you. So
she said, yo, you need to lose weight, nigga. You need to drink some of this tea. Like, really? I look like I got butt shots or something? Like, really?
Maybe she was trying to help you. So she was promoting her tea. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Get out of here with that. But yeah, you got a lot of women out here that's getting a lot of cosmetic surgery. Even they teeth. Women out here is fucking sewing eyebrows. What is that? What's that shit they do?
They putting the
threads.
Yeah. But hold on.
Chicks looking surprised all the time, walking around like this and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Why do you think they do that? Do you think they do all those
they do that for
surgeries because they think we want that?
Yeah. They want to please men, right?
Do you think that's the truth, or do you think they do it for other women?
They want to look good for other women? If they into women?
No. Not they want to look good for other women, but because the competition. Like if you have a woman,
but it's nothing like a natural ass, man. I'm
nothing
sorry.
Like it. Nothing like it, ladies.
But
even the nice little small ones that's like tight, like and you pap and it
does all that.
Yeah, like ain't nothing wrong with the little small thing. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna tell you,
I rock with those.
Yo, that's how you notice life has changed, right? Because back in the days, right, you never had a woman that had a fat ass and had a pretty face. You know what I'm saying?
When we was younger, in school days.
Yeah, it was either or. Either you was super pretty and didn't have a body, or you was fucking
had a body
and you was Busta Rhymes looking and had a fatty. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, right? You see these gorgeous women with these nice bodies, and they not real. How many women out here have real bodies? It's a few nowadays.
I would say it's way more fake bodies out here than it used to be, definitely.
And plastics, as soon as tax time come, these girls is running out to get plastic surgery.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with a little enhancement. If you're not okay, like if
I'm not mad at a tummy tuck. I'm not mad at a tummy tuck. I'm not mad at a lift or whatever like that. What I'm mad at is these women out here. You out here walking around looking stupid. Everybody got the same body, the same butt or whatever like that. You got these little ass legs and you get this fucking giant ass out of nowhere. What is that?
I'm mad at the apple. Like it's like the apple with the stick on the bottom. Like,
how do you clean that? What is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. it's ridiculous. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're not with the fake body.
No, I'm not with the fake body.
All natural, real.
Yeah, I like real bodies, but I don't like real whack bodies. There's a difference.
So what if you had? Okay, so
I don't want no
I know
BMW.
you're married. No, you're married, but we something to say. So what do you prefer? A pretty chick with no body, or a body with an ugly face, or with a not so good looking?
Well, I struck gold, right? You know what I'm saying? I hit the lotto because my lady's beautiful and she has a nice body.
We're not talking
you know
about.
What I'm saying? Okay, I'm just saying.
Now you want to talk about him and his wife.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I struck
when
gold.
When it come down to those rules or him telling her to sit the hell down, and we'll talk about it then. But go ahead.
Right, but I feel like I struck gold, whatever. But what I prefer, if I had to choose between a pretty face and a real body, I'll choose a pretty face.
I'm the same way. Like, I prefer natural. Like, I don't even like a lot of makeup. Like I said, it's nothing wrong with a little enhancement, right? But the craziest thing is that you have women that have, like I said, all these fake body parts, and they even got certain things they do with the makeup to make they like cheeks look bigger or whatever, right? I'm okay with certain things. I prefer no makeup, natural beauty, just lip gloss. I love shiny lips. Right?
Pervert.
But here's the thing.
Perfect.
They do all that, and then they say they want a real nigga.
Or, I'm sorry, or she works at Dollar Tree or fucking.
Where's he going with this?
Or she works at, how could I say this without being rude or offensive, whatever? I'm sorry, I meant to say Dollar Tree, whatever. But let's say she works at a bum ass job and expects you to make $300,000 a year, whatever, to take care of her bum ass habits. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's keep it real, right?
Let's keep it 100. Okay.
Half of you chicks, right, is bums. You know what I'm saying? You pretty and ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? You expect all these high expectations from a guy, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? You the reasons guys sell drugs. You the reason guys scam or whatever like that because they trying to impress your bum ass. You know what I'm saying? And you walk around here and you got these high expectations but don't have nothing to offer. You don't have an education. You don't have no money or whatever. But a nigga can't talk to you unless he's balling. Real bitch don't give a fuck about a nigga. Fuck out of here.
Okay.
Fuck out of here.
I see where you're going.
You see where I'm going.
I see where you're going. When it come down to finances, right, and women that want dudes with money, I can understand it to a degree.
Okay,
but you have to have something to bring to the table as well, right? So she may not make as much. Well, hold on, you got a lot of women out here that make great money nowadays.
You do have
although those are the ones kind of like they don't need no man.
Hold up, but those are the ones that make bad decisions and get them bum ass dudes.
Right. That happens a lot. So with a girl that doesn't have much going on as far as finances, I'm okay if you don't have money like that, right? But have something else to offer. Perfect. Like if you don't have money like that, like help me build us. So
help me help you.
Yes, help me. Like cheerlead for me. Like if I'm an entrepreneur, right? A lot of times women say, "Oh, you don't spend time with me." Da 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 da. Right? Let me not say da da da. Let me be specific. You don't spend time with me because you always working. Every time I turn around, you got to do something for your business. They want to reap the benefits, but they don't understand the struggle that goes along with entrepreneurship or with a man that's trying to build something even at a regular company and he's trying to work at becoming the manager or getting to that next level. So my thing is, if you don't have that much money or whatever, help me. Like be a cheerleader. Like, yeah, babe, go. I got you. Like if I'm sitting at my computer and I'm editing, right? And I'm doing extra work and I'm working and I say, okay, babe, you know what? It's 7:00. I'll be to bed at 11. If I'm still there at 11 and I'm working on that project, don't come out the room beefing like, damn, you still working? You still don't, you ain't, you say you come to bed at 11 o'clock. This is the third night in a row you did that. Don't do that because I'm working for us. Like, why don't you come out of the room and say, damn, babe, I see you're still working. You want me to bring you a sandwich? You want some hot tea?
You want some head? Uh-huh.
That'll work too. But what I'm saying
would
is,
this
like,
head keep you up?
Yeah. What I'm saying is, help me out. Be a cheerleader for me.
Facts.
Like, be like hold me down.
Facts.
Don't beef about it.
Facts.
Yes, I know I said I was gonna come to bed at 11, and this is the second or third night. But babe, what I'm doing is working hard for us. And if you don't want that, then don't get into that relationship, or go out and contribute and bring more in. Then I don't have to do as much as I'm doing to hold all this down.
Hallelujah. Preach, brother. This nigga preaching today.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it be like.
Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? And it goes both ways. Like, guys,
it definitely goes both ways. It definitely goes both ways. Because, right, you got a girl that busting her ass going to work, and this motherfucker don't want to watch the babies. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, how could you babysit your own kid? Like, I'll call my dude, he'd be like, I'm babysitting. That. No, you're not. That's your child.
That's
you're
your child.
watching your child
Chump.
while your girl's at work.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the same way you want her to be your rock, you got to be her rock too. You got to support what she's going through too. If she has an idea, don't just shoot it down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Try to build, right, on a foundation so you can leave a foundation for your kid, right? Our kids need to stop starting over. That's what's wrong with our generation, right? Definitely. I mean, not our generation, our people, right? It's that we don't build on our foundations from our ancestors, right? From our, you know what I'm saying? We start all over. We keep starting all over, right? You need to leave something for your kid to build on. They can leave something for their kid to build on, and it's called generational wealth. That's how we make money. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we live good lives or whatever like that.
It's definitely a hand-in-hand thing, because you got to work together with the person that you're with, because if you're totally on two different planets, it's not going to work.
You can't have two bum-ass niggas in a relationship, too.
It's not going to work.
I'm sorry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you got strong men.
Y'all fighting over the EBT card. Come on. You had it last week. Come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't going to work, B.
And it's crazy because that shit really happened.
That shit really happened. Right? Niggas be fighting over the card. It ain't going to work. Yeah. Both y'all eating.
You have to have your partner's back. In order for a relationship to work, you have to have your partner's back. And you have to understand that, if you have a guy or you have a girl, your significant other, that's, especially if they're like an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so much work that has to go into building a solid, structured company. You got to play in the beginning every hat. You got to be, the marketer, the researcher. You got to be the person that's doing the job. You got to be the accountant. You have to be everybody. And if your significant other is not cheerleading with you, they're not helping you, they're not putting in, they're not going to understand, and they're just going to complain, beef, and be bitter about you not spending time with them. So that's why a lot of times people in the same industry hook up, because they kind of understand what it is that you're going through.
And I was just about to make a point that you have to be your partner's therapist, right? Like, you have to be the person that they could come and vent to without repercussions of you bringing that back up in an argument later on. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So fellas, you have to be your lady's therapist, right? I understand, bro. You come there with the same bullshit. You don't want to hear that shit no more, right? You playing the PS5, whatever. You fucking created your man. You going to the championship, and she's coming through with this dumb shit that you don't want to hear. But you got to put the controller down and listen. Because I'm going to tell you something. There's a nigga at her job, right? Some nigga always playing her job husband that's listening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you something. Once you get wind of that job husband shit, my nigga, cut that shit. What? Ain't your fucking job husband. You going to fuck your lady.
Like, I don't know about all that job husband. I think it
play
exists.
that shit.
I know it exists.
It definitely exists because
it exists.
If you think about it, right? A third of your life is spent at work. Right? Now, You come home, this nigga done left the deodorant in the kitchen, right? You tired of his shit, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga at work coming through, smelling good, you know what I'm saying? Got a haircut, slim, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nigga making passes at your lady, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta nip that shit in the bud. You gotta come in the house, smelling good and whatever. Yo, fellas, let me teach you a trick. If you ain't got nowhere to go, get dressed, throw your flyest shit on, and just go out. And if you gotta go around the corner and sit in the car, just do that. Get your lady mind wondering. You know what I'm saying? I bet you when you come back home, she gonna have some nice shit on. Not them fucking baggy ass, nasty ass pajama pants and that fucking bonnet on her head. Fuck that bonnet.
So why you doing that though?
You got to keep your lady on her toes, man.
So you want to make her think you may be cheating?
You got to keep her on her toes. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that.
No, you got to keep her on her toes, bro.
I think
you got to keep her on her toes.
Okay, because I think
ain't you tired of your lady coming to bed with fucking fucking SpongeBob pajama pants?
So why don't you just tell her that? It's called communication. Why? Because she come to bed a certain way, you get dressed and go around the corner and sit in your car.
Get fly, my nigga. Throw some shit on. Get fly. Throw some shit on.
You think that's going to make her take the SpongeBob nappy pajamas off?
Yes. Next time you come in the crib, she going to have some lingerie on.
I think what's going to happen is she going to get suspicious and think you may be cheating, and then that's going to cause an argument.
It's not going to cause an argument because you know what you're doing, right? So, okay, your scenario. You walk in the house, she going to be like, come here. Right? And you coming out, let me smell your dick. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Drop your pants, my nigga. You know you ain't been doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? She gonna smell your dick or whatever. While she down there, boom. I got some head. Win-win, baby. That's a win-win. You know what I'm saying?
If it happens that way, how many times does it happen that way? How many times does it happen this way? You go out, she got the nappy pajamas on, you get fly, you go to the car, you come back. You come back in, she like, come here, let me drop your pants. Let me smell your dick. You drop your pants. She like, yeah, you must have washed it.
Yeah, before I left.
And then the argument ensues, right or wrong.
He's wrong.
You know I'm right. So I took a minute to answer. But what I'm saying is, understand the person you with. Communication is everything.
It's Montel Jordan.
I just need to be with somebody that got me.
You just need to be with somebody that
because I go all in.
Yeah, that you could fucking edit all night, go to bed for 2 hours and shit like that, and she's supposed to be cool.
No, I just need her to understand that this entrepreneurship shit is hard.
So how long you been an entrepreneur?
All my life.
All your life.
All my life. Even though I've had regular jobs, I still, even now, I have a regular 9-to-5 now, but I still own my own company, which makes it even harder because I got to go to work from 9 to 5, and then I got to come home and build my company for us. Because it's not about me. It's about us. It's about building a foundation for the future and having a legacy and leaving something behind that our children can eat from. Like you said, stop starting over.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you need somebody to help you build, though. There was a time in my life where I never wanted to be married. I have, children, but I never wanted to have any more children. You know what I'm saying? But
so you tired of eating Hot Pockets?
I don't eat Hot Pockets.
Okay.
Like I can cook. My mom taught me how to cook. Don't like to cook, but I do cook. I can cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm going to go in there and make a Thanksgiving dinner or 8-course meal.
Order some shit out of
you can't cook neither. But
you seen me cook, champ. You seen me cook. You seen me make the Jolly Rancher chicken and all that. You seen that.
Son, I seen you over the stove. I seen the food cooked. I ain't seen you cook it.
Hater, man. That's the hater.
I'm just saying.
There. Yo, you seen ladies.
He also does films. You can edit some stuff.
I make a hell of a Jolly Rancher chicken. Fire.
What is a Jolly Rancher chicken, sir?
See, what you do is, right? I'm not going to give you my whole recipe, but
I don't want the recipe. What is it? It's chicken with candy in it?
You know how they make orange chicken, pineapple chicken?
I make
Jolly Rancher chicken.
I don't want Jolly Rancher chicken
Fire.
Who eats Jolly candy in their chicken?
You eat candy yams?
It's not candy in a candy yam.
Huh? Yeah, you eat candy yams?
Yo, this dude, he be.
I think like when you get into a relationship, right? You have to get in a relationship with your best friend. You know what I'm saying? Your lady has to be your dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta want to do everything with your lady. That's how relationships last. Like, yeah, come on, baby, let's get dressed. Let's go to the bar, whatever. Come on, baby, let's go on this trip, whatever like that. Come on, let's go to the mall. Let's just go grab lunch or whatever like that, right? Because the realest person on your team is your lady.
A lot of the times. What happens though? In the beginning, you tell this person everything, right? You share everything with this person. Once y'all start getting into the relationship, then you start hiding stuff. Why is that?
Because I feel like you hide things in a relationship because you're afraid of how your partner is going to deal with whatever the information is. You understand what I'm saying? It comes from past experiences, right? Like, you know that, damn, if I tell her this, she's going to react like that. So let me just not say nothing, right? And then later on, it becomes a bigger problem when it was nothing in the beginning because you just didn't want to deal with that bullshit at the time.
So let me ask you this. Are you 100% honest in your relationship?
Absolutely. I don't lie about nothing, man.
About nothing?
Nothing. It's nothing to lie about. It's my best friend.
All right. That's what's up. Not everybody's like that. Not everybody can do that. I'm brutally honest.
You're brutally honest. Well, that could affect in a relationship too, because
like,
some people need to be pacified.
Here's the thing. And let's be 100% honest with this. And I'm not saying this relationship, but have you ever cheated in a relationship?
With my lady? Never.
No, I'm not talking about just relationship.
Never.
Now, have you ever cheated in any relationship that you ever had?
Nope.
He's not being honest. That's a lie.
What's wrong with this guy?
That's a lie.
A guy code, hello.
Listen, you already said I felt guy code. I'm going to be 100% honest. I have never cheated in a relationship.
Bullshit. Oh yeah, that's
never,
crazy.
Never.
You lying.
You know why? Because I made sure I wanted to be in that relationship before I totally committed to it. In the beginning, I would tell somebody, "Damn, I like you. You look good. You know what I'm saying? I want to holler at you." But I date other people. You with that? If you with that, we good. If not, cool. I'll date 3, 4, 5 women at a time until I find the one that I want to be with. Then I'll cut the rest of them off. The chicks called it my bench. Like I had a bench, right? But once I found the woman, the lady that I wanted to be with, I cut everybody else off.
So you have a bench, like a basketball bench.
That's what they called it.
You're a whore, man. You're a whore.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's a whore. I'm
not. I dated.
If you have a bench, you're a whore.
That's dating.
You're a whore, man.
You never dated more than one woman at a time? Stop.
No.
Stop.
No, I mean, I don't even remember. I don't even remember dating, man. I just been focused on one thing in life.
You've been in a relationship for a long time.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's time to kill that relationship and get on to something better, bigger and better? I'm just joking.
No.
So when your wifey, when you see this, it was a joke.
No, I don't.
Nah.
I'm Gucci.
Because you got a pretty good relationship. That's what's up. I mean, and every relationship has their ups and downs. We're not talking about that. Everybody has those ups and downs.
See, my lady know when to go sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? She know when I'm not playing. You know what I mean? Go sit your ass down.
I hear her upstairs now. We call her downstairs and we can see if... No,
I think she's going out.
I think you're right on that, right?
Yeah, you know.
But I mean, I don't know if we did this justice because I think we need to have a woman.
I do think we need to have a woman here
to find out what women really want. So
I think we need to continue this.
Yes, we need a part two.
We need a part 2 to this. So you know what I'm saying.
So all you ladies out there in the comments, let us know what you want.
Or let us know if you want to be part of the show.
Let what you want.
Let us know if you want to be part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Forget them guys. Let us know if you want to be part of the show. Let us know if you want to come have this discussion. Let us know if you want to shut Bug down. You know what I'm saying? Come and tell me what you feel.
because sometimes Bug need to be shut down.
Sometimes.
So I mean, I think.
You think you're good?
I think I'm good. I think
I just need to get into a bug fact real quick. You know what I'm saying?
It's a bug fact.
You know, this is a bug fact. This has been on my mind for a while. And a 9 to 5 be the 10 to life any day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people will try to talk down on having a job or try to make you look bad, or you feel like your friends is doing better than you because they got a better car than you because they in the streets or whatever like that. You know, fast money is temporarily. You know what I'm saying? It comes fast, it goes fast. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to your grind, stay true to your hustle, you know, and you'll get to where you need to be.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a bug fact I think it's 110% true. There's nothing wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with a quote unquote regular life, whatever that is. You know, everybody wants to have something nice. Everybody wants to drive a nice car. Everybody wants to have a nice place to live, nice car, nice jewelry. You know, but there's steps to get there without doing the wrong thing to get it.
And let me be honest with you. The 9 to 5 niggas is winning nowadays, okay? And let me tell you something, ladies.
Yeah.
Don't come to us when you done had 3 kids and you got a BMW, body made wrong. Now you want to holler at us, you know what I'm saying? Because the drug dealer nigga, the swiping nigga don't want to fuck with you no more. He off to the new thing.
What about
PYT?
Hold on. What about the chicks that when you was younger, they wasn't trying to holler at you, right? Because I'm going to keep it 100. When I was in like public school, junior high school, dark skin wasn't in.
You wasn't in, champ.
Dark skin wasn't in.
You wasn't genuine.
Dark skin was. Keep
it
real,
genuine.
Ladies. Dark skin was not in back then, right?
So you saying dark skin is in now?
So you try to holler at the ladies, and they wasn't trying to hear you.
So what they were saying?
Then, get out of here, Blackie.
Get your black ass
out of here. Yo, everybody had jokes.
Get your Michael Jordan looking ass out of here.
The good thing about it is I had the most jokes though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, and then years pass, right? And this is from experience. Years pass, and then you start doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You start coming into yourself. You start dressing better. You start getting a little bit of dough from your job or whatever you're doing. You get yourself a nice vehicle. You get yourself and then you see chicks from back then. And they got 3 or 4 kids.
The muffin top.
Bodies is all
destroyed.
Mushy. And they be like, yo.
Where you been, Docky?
Hey, big head.
Oh, that's dead. That's definitely it. That's definitely it.
Hey, big head. Wow, long time. What you been up to? How you doing?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, but I had it bad on both ends. I was fat and black. You know what I'm saying? Get your fat ass.
So
out
you
of
still
here.
fat black with the freeway.
But I'm still handsome though.
But hold on.
What happened?
There are chicks out there that like huggable.
Hold up. Fat guys came in style when niggas was dying of HIV.
Fat niggas came in style when
Biggie.
Brooklyn.
Yes. Rick Ross, what's up, cuz?
Brooklyn.
No, I'm saying. Scott
Brooklyn.
Shit.
Brooklyn.
The Fat Boys.
When Big.
Prince Marky D. Rest in peace, King.
Nobody was fucking with the Fat Boys.
They was fucking with the Fat Boys. You crazy?
Musically wise. That's about it. Nobody wanted to fuck.
Nobody thought Big was attractive.
Buff?
Nobody thought
that
Big
was his name, right? The biggest one, Buff?
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to give Buff no pussy.
All right. But nobody thought Big was attractive. It's when my man like Gerald Levert.
Everybody thought Big was attractive. All the chicks because of his persona, because his charisma. His charisma. Big was that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you to a certain extent, but like me, whatever, right? Oh my God, you're so beautiful. You look like Gerald Levert, whatever, like that. You know what I'm saying? You look like David Hollister. Oh my God, right? So, you know,
okay,
I came in the style. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
and then what happened to the chicks from back when though? They tried to holler. They tried to holler. Did you give them a shot?
No.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because you're a pervert.
Nah, listen.
You want to take him down.
Story. I ain't gonna lie.
Story.
There was this one chick. She know who she is. I was younger. She used to try to play. She used to try to. I was in the street at this time, but she wasn't really trying to holler at me, so everybody knew. She was trying to play games with me on the low.
Trying to get your money.
That could have. Nah, I don't think it was a money thing.
Wasn't a money?
I don't think it was a money thing. I think she liked me, but didn't want to put it out there like that. But here's the thing. I tried to rock with her, but she kept shutting me down. You know what I'm saying she'll rock with me for a little while, and then she'll have a boyfriend, and she'll tell me, "Nah, I ain't with him," and then next thing you know, she with him. So it was like a back and forth thing, and I really was liking it. I was digging this chick. You know what I'm saying?
So you wanted to wife her?
Probably so. Fast forward a couple years, I go to check my man. We on a corner in the city chopping it up at his job. Who I see coming down the block? It's her. She spot me.
But you ain't had no fly shit on.
Nah, stay fly.
You stay fly, okay.
Stay fly. Jewels.
Okay.
Everything,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Always had the fly whip. Always had some jewels.
Talk your shit, nigga.
Bread.
Talk your
Do my
shit.
shit. You know what I'm saying? She spot me coming down the block. She looking like, I know that ain't.
Uh-huh.
She like, yo, what's up? How you been? I'm like, what's good? So yeah, son, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? And it's I brushed her off.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Gave her the John Stock and you assist her.
I'm like, cause you know what? The craziest thing was, son, she looked like she stepped out of the 90s. She still had the same jewelry.
No way. She had them big ass earrings on, right?
Yes.
Oh man.
Son, I swear to God.
Salt and pepper hairdo.
Same gold tooth.
She had the gold tooth.
No disrespect, but it seemed like she stepped out of the 90s, son.
So that was, but bro, that was vintage vagina.
I didn't want that, son.
That was vintage, bro. You fucked up.
Nah, I didn't.
You could have 80 sex in the 2000s.
Nah, son. I stepped off.
So what happened, man? We're waiting for the fucking end of the story.
So I think I don't know what happened. I started talking to my man. But what I'm saying was the revenge felt good.
It felt good.
It felt good.
You probably just had a fresh new baldy.
You know who you are.
Sun beaming off your head and shit.
You know who you are. Son, I've always been a good looking nigga. I just had to recognize it.
It is God.
I just had to recognize it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that relationships are great, man. Like when you get into one and you got that person and y'all understand each other, you know what she want, you know, she know what you want, and y'all provide that for each other.
It's amazing.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. But so I'm definitely looking forward
for that. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that special lady out there that's going to help me down. That's going to be my cheerleader. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of feel uncomfortable right now, man. What the fuck?
I was having a moment, and I was trying to get my Mac on. And you know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of feeling uncomfortable. This guy just made it a fucking personal ad. Like, what's going on?
Nah, I'm
man?
just bullshitting.
What's your your standards, whatever? Like, do your lady like she has to have like teeth or something like that? Like, what's your standards?
She definitely can't have no teeth.
So you don't want no teeth.
No teeth.
Ooh, that gum action. What?
No, my standards. I'm open. This is the thing. For me, you have to be open minded.
Would you date a woman with kids?
That's hard. Depending on how old the kids are.
So you want a little nigga you can fucking play basketball with, or you want a little nigga you go to the bar
Okay,
with?
so here's my thing. I always get attached to kids. That's a good and a bad thing, right? What happens is you get in a relationship with a woman, she has a child, it don't go right between you and her. Now the child is involved because now you got to leave, but you don't want to leave the child behind, especially if y'all get a bond and the child doesn't want to have a father or the father's a deadbeat. You don't want to become the second guy or third guy or fourth guy or whatever that walks out on the child. I can't do that.
I hear you. If I break up with you, I break up with your kid too.
Yeah,
Fuck that little nigga.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but I can't do that. I don't like leaving kids behind. So it depends on how old the kids are if I'm going to date somebody with a child.
So do you think, like, let's say like LeBron James, Shaq, or any of these professional basketball players that have to spend a lot of time away from their kids or whatever like that, do you think that they're bad fathers because they're not able to spend the time with their kids?
No. Here's the thing. If you and the mother of the child are on good terms, you can work that out because you can fly them out, whatever. They can, you can spend that time.
But I feel like,
but when you don't have a good relationship with the child's mother, it makes it difficult.
It takes time.
Right.
Or you could have been a father that was spending a lot of time and didn't have no money to give them sneakers or the essentials in life.
But sometimes time is the thing. It's better than money. Sometimes.
I understand, but I understand it has to be a balance, right?
Right.
But you got to take the good with the bad. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got to sacrifice something. And most of the time is what you're sacrificing is time.
It's time.
You know what I mean? Like definitely. If I want to provide for my child, I have to go to work.
Right. You gotta sacrifice time.
And that's time being taken out of her life.
Right. And that's even when you talk about going out to be able to provide for your kids, you're talking about it's historical. Like the men have always been the ones to leave the house, to leave the hut, to leave the jungle, to go hunt, to provide for the family.
Yes, that's in
your
DNA.
This day and age is not looked at like that. It's looked at much differently. You know what I'm saying? I guess because of the times that we live in. So it's not looked at like you're going out to make better. It's like you're going out, you're not spending time, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. But
somebody got to be smart enough to realize that
you got to go out and get it.
That you got to go out and get it. My daughter's 12 years old, right? She's a preteen. My daughter don't want me nowhere around her. My daughter.
Well, at a certain age, they don't want you around.
But that's crazy. That used to be my little baby girl. Right now,
my son.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like, Dad, you got money for Claire's. Dad, you got money for this, that, whatever. But so now the money's more important than the time.
Yes.
So it's like what part of the stage of life that they're in. You know,
it depends on what stage of life they're in. My son, I don't like to say stepson, but I gotta separate when I'm talking about who's who. So my stepson, right? I call him K.I. Love him to death. That's my dude, right?
What's up, K.I.?
But when he was young, couldn't get rid of him. And the reason I call him K.I. because I call him Kid Intelligent. Because this kid was 3 or 4 years old.
You trying to clean it up, K.I.
And he had a conversation with me about my car insurance. It was the weirdest.
At 3 or 4 years old?
It was the weirdest thing ever. I walked in the house.
He was lining you up. He knew he wanted a car later on. He was getting on that insurance.
Naj, dude, you have Geico or you have Progressive? And I'm like,
who's Naj? Naj?
People that know me forever know my name is Naj.
Naj?
Right?
Oh, I learned something new today. Naj.
So we had a conversation about car insurance. Like I used to work for a publishing company and I would bring him books, Harry Potter books and stuff like that home to read, right? Anyway, kid is crazy intelligent. But anyway, I couldn't get rid of him when he was a kid. One day he came home and gave me this and walked in his room.
Like, what the fuck is that, right? Like, get it over here.
I don't get a hug.
Oh, man.
No, nothing. Like, for real, this what we doing now? But that's what they do. So at a certain stage in life, they don't care about you no more. But I think they come back later on.
My daughter told me my breath was stinking by asking me, Dad, your throat hurt? I said, what?
Yo, she's funny.
Yo, she said, your throat hurt? I said, why? She said, nah, your breath smell like your throat hurt. I said, what the fuck does that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, yo, don't nothing get you more mad than when your kid saying some slick shit and you ain't got no comeback for them.
Yo. And on that note, we gonna get up out of here.
This is Bug. That's Naj. It's all things.
Don't introduce me. Don't introduce me. Don't do that. We not gonna have that.
What, Naj?
We not gonna have none of that.
You don't want Naj.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we coming. I'm Ducatti.
I'm Bug.
This is Throat Hurt. Pause,
nigga. Jesus, this is all things life.
This is all things life.
Hey, hold on.
See y'all next time.
Cut that. We're gonna edit that out. Cut that.